All right, hi everyone. Welcome to College Course Design. My name is Christine Harrington. I'm really excited to have this opportunity to work with you this summer. So what we'll be doing, we have a kind of a small class, and I see that some of you are repeat customers, so welcome back. And some of you I haven't had in class before, so welcome to the class. I look forward to getting to know you. What we're going to do is we're going to meet from the beginning of the semester, which is now up until the end of July, and you'll see that there are 9 different modules in the course. So when you go and navigate through Canvas or plenty of different places, the announcements is where I'll put this welcome message as well as weekly updates. So you definitely want to make sure you're tapping into that. Let me just go over the syllabus real quick with you. So if you click on the syllabus, you'll be able to download a PDF version of it right here. Let me pull that up. We'll go over that real quick and then make sure you know how to navigate everything else in the course. So Records requires us to use a standardized syllabus, but I've modified it because for this course in particular, your primary project is going to be to create a backward design syllabus. So you'll see here's my contact information. The first page also has a navigation tool of tables of contents. This is really the most important part, is what you're going to be learning during this class. So if you take a look here, you're going to see the first one really focuses on using course design frameworks, and we'll be focusing heavily on Wiggins and Mattei's backward design process, but we'll also look at Fink's significant learning framework as well, and obviously Bloom's taxonomy, if you're not familiar with that, will help you with writing learning objectives. And then universal design is basically about making sure that your course is accessible to all. So you'll see here the second key outcome is to be able to write effective learning outcomes using these taxonomies I just described. And then from there, you'll need to determine what assessment methods will demonstrate achievement of those learning outcomes. And then the last step of backwards design is to determine what kind of learning tasks and activities. So those are you'll see those are kind of the key learning outcomes. Some additional ones are being able to link theory, research, and practice so that you can effectively engage in course design, and to also describe how course design really makes a difference in terms of student motivation and achievement. The next one has to do with the value of course design and how that really does improve teaching and learning practices. So if you've been teaching before and haven't really used a intentional framework to guide your practice, you'll see the difference really in how this works. And then last but not least, we want you to engage in reflection, and you'll grow as a learner. So here are the books that you'll be using. The 2 key books is Fink and Wiggins and Mattei's, which are all about the design features. I do have an optional book that I strongly recommend. It is a book that I did co-author with a colleague of mine, Melissa Thomas, Designing a Motivational Syllabus. Since that's your primary project, it might not be a bad idea for you to get that resource. If not, you can certainly utilize other resources on the web to help you. If you go direct to the publisher website, you can see there's a code there for a discount. There are some readings that are in reserve and videos and other resources, so those will all be linked to the modules. Here you'll find your grading information, and basically this course is comprised of module activities and then one major project at the end, which is a syllabus that is designed using backward design along with a reflection piece to it. So you'll see all the policy information here. And then you'll see the course schedule. So you can go ahead and look at the syllabus at your own convenience, but you'll see each module does have learning objectives, so you know what the purpose and the point of each module is. And then you'll see those key components as well. So if we go back over here, you can see more details related to the modules when you click on this. And you'll see, if we scroll down to the beginning, I should just draw your attention, there are the grading criteria and rubrics there, so certainly pay attention to those. But each module is organized by first telling you what the point of it is through learning objectives, then identifying the readings and resources, and then after that will be any of the activities that you need to do. So a good place to always navigate from is the module page, but if you know you're doing a discussion or something, you can certainly go ahead and tap over into the discussion or the assignments tab as well. So I hope this provides you with a general overview of how the course is set up. Again, your primary task is going to be to design a backward design syllabus, and you can see here that all of the modules are really kind of carefully crafted to help you get to that final end product. So you'll first get introduced to backward design, and one of the key elements is understanding. Then we'll be spending time working on writing learning outcomes, determining those assessments, both summative and formative, thinking about research related to syllabus design. You will have an opportunity to engage in peer evaluation. So some of your projects will be independent, some will be group discussion, some of them will be small group projects. So even though we have a small class, I still will divide you into groups for a couple of these activities. And for peer evaluation, you should end up with about 2 students to evaluate and provide them with feedback. I will ask that you provide constructive feedback. It's great to say positive things about what they're doing, but the point of the peer feedback is to certainly provide support and encouragement as they're moving forward in their assignment, but to also help them enhance it. So please don't hesitate to provide them with suggestions and base those on the readings, because that's what you'll get graded on in that module, is how helpful your feedback is. And then we won't be able to do a deep dive into teaching approaches this term. For those of you who didn't take the course this past spring on teaching practices and modalities, you can certainly do that. Next spring it'll be offered again, and that's where we do a deeper dive. But this is an important part of the backward design process, so I did want to include at least one module on it. And then at the end of July, you'll be submitting your final project. So that's really all there is to it. Don't hesitate to reach out. I'm just an email away, and I look forward to working with all of you this semester.